Very, very thick, very chunky, and they are packed to the brim.
Hello. Welcome to the party, pal!
What was that? Did you see that? Was that the primary buffer panel? It did seem to resemble... Did the primary buffer panel just fall off like Gorham ship for no apparent reason?
This landing is going to get pretty interesting.
Define interesting.
Oh God, we're all going to die?
This is the captain. We have a little problem with our entry sequence, so we may experience some slight turbulence and then explode.
On screen.
Hello. Welcome in, everyone. It is time for the water plane. Next in the Jungle Explorer series of LEGO City sets from 2024. Model does not float. Back to plastic bags in this one. Three bags. Alright, let's see if we can do this one. The bags 2 and 3 will be the plane, bag 1 will be our landscape.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships.
Another raid right before the build even starts.
Dookie say little monkey in trouble. George, investigate.
Beauty, Little Sonic, Night Warrior, Brick and Plate, and me also technically.
For the customers, but they apply to you as well.
Because I was lurking and watching over there.
Pretty dang good.
Miss Tree Girl.
Indecipherable.
Look,
Or Mystery Girl.
it is perfectly simple. No mobiles, no Walkmans, none of that, or any of the others.
Or any of the others. Oh, nice. Nice Brick and Plate. I didn't have audio on, so I wasn't...
A martini, shaken, not stirred.
There have been times where I've had audio on and I've known known that someone is watching my channel. How was the D&D set? How far did we get today? Hopefully it was all nat 20s and no nat 1s. Alright, let's jump back to this screen.
On screen.
So just open up the bag, and thank you for the cheers, Night Warrior. I will open this up before it gets warm. Cheers. Oh, most of the top of the tower part done. Very cool. Yes, we are on bag 1. Yeah, it's still cold, little Sonic, but this is summer in Australia, and it's 30 plus degrees, so I have a ceiling fan on in this room, and I have a small desk fan under my table, pointing up at my legs. So I have airflow from
very cool.
Both directions, above and below. But this is the set we're building today. So the plan for January is... Oh, if only I had a... And yes, Night Brick and Plate, I was about to say, it's probably getting late on your side of the world. So yes, if you do need to raid and run, thank you for bringing the crew here.
I'm not great at farewell, so...
We'll try and keep them entertained with some Lego.
That'll do, pig.
Have a good night, and we'll catch you next time. Alright, so this is the plan for the month, is... jungle sets. So last week we built this little guy without the book, with his red panda friend. Today we're doing the water plane, and then next week will be the off-road truck with the tiger, and finishing off the month with the helicopter and the gorilla family. And so the plan will be using this instead of the booklet. So getting all the information we can from hopefully different angles of the build, and then try and figure it out. And then the other streams this month are just going to be games of varying descriptions. And also, Kara, if you could do exclamation kittles. Alright, there's our parts. I should have grabbed my tray already. So I don't send stuff flying everywhere. Yes, there's actually 3 gators in this set. 2 adults and a young one. And the eyes are printed on. Which is cool. So those snap on there. And the head's molded, pointing slightly upwards. And then there'll be a Technic pin to hold that in place from underneath. Yeah, so there's, and then here's the baby. The baby's just all in one piece, but they have printed 2 little black eyes on it. Apologies for the camera quality, but there we go. And it's in sand green. It's in a different color to the adults. Hey Luby, welcome in. How's your Friday going? I'm well. I'm very hot. So that pin pushes down like that. And then just keeps the tail from pulling out of place. But yes, Lil Sonic, if you're after gators, Bricklink is a good place to start.
Biological and technological
If you just are chasing a single alligator. I think Lego would sell them on their parts website as well. I'm not sure how much they are. Long day at uni, Luby. Well, we wish you best of luck. If I go to buy pieces, animals and nature, do they sell the alligators? The other thing, if you're buying the parts from Lego, is like with the big sharks and stuff, they sell the body and the head as two separate pieces. Same way that you build this, so I'm not sure if they actually sell. There we go. So no, the crocodile head, and this is in Australian dollars, but from Australia they charge $2.38 for just the top jaw. Let me type crocodile as a keyword. Okay, it didn't like croc. Okay, crocodile. So they sell the baby crocodiles for either $3.25 or $3.54, depending on the color. Because this does also come in lime green. So you can get two colors of the baby croc. And then they charge 75 cents for the tail, $2.50-ish for the body, and then $2.30 for the head. But if you look around on Bricklink, there'll be people that will sell them as the complete animal and not just the individual parts that put together. Alright, so we're looking at this plant, this branch piece. Goes under that. There's a leaf part there. Leaf part over there. One there. And there's one of these brown stick bits going down through that. Cool. So that's that part of the set. This is our base. Alright, we can put our little stones down at the front, these little round tiles. They go there, there, and there.
Pretty darn good.
Midnight for Pardon me. Midnight for you, Little Sonic. Good night. Thank you for coming in on the raid. And cheers for the follow. We will see you next time. Have a good night.
Don't let the space bugs fight.
And then this one goes there. That's where the frog is sitting. Okay, I thought that was a plate, but no, it's a tile going there. Onto that. And then those two go there. There's a brick with a clip there. So this will be like same way that the little panda set had clips on each side, clips and hooks. So we can join our little landscape pieces together and knock the panda free. So that's there. Okay. How's the rest of this put together? There's one of those under this leaf part. Yellow flower. Okay, so this has that. That goes over. And there's another one of those. So that's this top part of the rock feature. The light grey is directly on top of some dark grey, so that'll be the arch. Oh, and the set that we're building is...
This is a decent size. It's not all about the length.
There we go. That's what it should look like when we're done.
It's got both.
177 pieces. And 2 minifigs, speaking of which. We can build our photographer. Nice use of the fez piece to be the camera lens, because you don't want to get too close to Crocs to get your photo. Okay, so there's one of those snot bricks on top there. But we don't get a view of that piece. Let's see if there's any. No, there's a crocodile in the way. But we do have a 1x1 brick. So to mirror that, that'll give us a 2 brick shape there for that to sit on. And there's one there. This one has a cheese slope on it, going that way. The box shows this one has one going that direction. And that slope goes that way. What are these? Is this a compass? Yep, so the Explorer gets a compass. We've got extra of these little grey round tiles. So just only one of these is going to be a spare. So the only place I can see where they might get used is down there. Just to be some support under the slope piece. So that goes there. And this gives us a view of the right hand side, and we can see which way this cheese slope goes. There we go, like that. And then our arch can go on. This goes down into that. This tile is down on the ground behind the two square ones. So that kind of the alligator can kind of rest in there. I don't know if it actually connects to those studs at all. No, the spacing is wrong for the arms. Yeah, doesn't quite it doesn't attach down. Then that goes under there. That clips onto there. And yeah, everything else is a spare. So we've built bag 1 without looking in the book. And I mean, we can check, but I'm pretty confident that, yeah. So those extra round tiles were filler under the big slopes. So there we go. Book 1 is done. Half an hour in. Bag 1 complete. So by this time last week we'd actually built the whole set. But it only had 90 pieces, so we do have our first ad break coming up, and then we will crack open with bag 2. So stretch your legs, grab a drink. See you back here in about a minute and a half. I'll jump to a alligator appropriate BRB screen, and we'll see you very soon.
On screen.
Okay, we're back. So we finished bag 1, a little landscape with our photographer. Open bag 2 and we'll start to see if Bricko can build a plane. Bag 3 also has plane parts, so we might at some point have to start working backwards from the top of the plane. We'll see. We'll see how we go. And for those looking on Bricklink for just the croc like this, bag 2. And you're looking for them, like you can search for them used or new. New lowest price is about a bit more than $4 Aussie, and that's buying them from Belgium. So of course your shipping can then vary. But you're looking at around 5-ish Aussie dollars from most places in Europe, up to about 6, 7. $6.84 Aussie from someone in the US. So you're looking around the 6 or 7 Aussie dollar mark buying them from the US if you just want one crocodile complete from someone. The set itself was about I got this for $22 at Kmart, and you get 2 of them and the plane and all them and 2 minifigures, so sometimes it's a lot easier to just find a set with multiple animals, but I have been known to go on Bricklink and just buy a specific animal that I'm after. When I did my Antarctic display, I bought 100 penguins from the Netherlands. This is a cool print, the Hawaiian shirt under the leather pilot's jacket. And you get that. Has it got goggles? Yes, there is pilot goggles as well. They clip on visor style. There we go, there's a pilot. Yeah, so this use the box thing is a challenge I often set myself with 4+ sets or smaller sets, even for an older age range, as long as they're not too many pieces. And it helps if there's photos of the build from more than one angle. I mean, these 2 pictures are kind of similar. The booklet for the crocodile had at least a picture of this from the opposite side, which helped. And so the book does have the plane from the other side. Sometimes helps distinguishing colors or hidden parts that aren't quite visible in the box photo. But it looks like the skis for the waterplane are actually in bag 3. Yeah, so the skis and the wings are in bag 3. I was gonna start from the skis and work up. That's making it difficult if those parts are in a different bag. Okay, and these are tiles along the side of the plane. That's one piece. Oh, so that's a tile along there. And then they will all be on... on these sort of brackets. Okay, so there's a propeller, which goes through that tile. And then through this ring. Okay, how's this built? Kind of got to see what's in here as well. Okay. So there are 2x2 plates in here in dark grey. Okay, that helps me. I might have to open both bags. We've done it. Bags 2 and 3. Bag 3? So at least then we can get that.
Water.
That shape set. Thank you, Kara.
Look out the ale! These men are thirsty!
Break out the ale or the coconut sugar. Thank you. Right. Right, okay, so that is just that and that. It is so hot in this room. And yet, Kara, if you're listening, I asked earlier, and I don't think you had your headphones in, because nothing happened. But exclamation kittles. Hey, Minty, welcome in. We are building Lego without the book. Well, we're using the photo on the book and the photo on the box. The rest is guesswork. Educated guesswork, but guesswork. Exclamation kittles, Kara. There we go. Okay, so that's on there. And then that would be that goes there. You can see in the photo that 3 studs forward comes out past that bit. About to watch Lord of the Rings. Nice. Okay, let's go there. Not sure where that goes. Not sure where these go. Oh, unless... Hang on. Oh no, there are tiles here. No worries, Minty. No worries. Those... Okay, so there are those tiles, so then... Wonder where they go. Because it looks like this black boat piece goes directly... Oh, yep, and then we get a single width one there. Yep, so those go there, goes there. So that's the plane shape. Those will go like so, and those will go there. Oh, I wonder if the tiles go onto this and it goes sideways like so. That would be no, it doesn't look like it's that thick behind the tile. These windows go like that. Alright, so it's a start. We've got a roof and wings, we've got a propeller, and we've got a boat on skis. Alright, let's see. Let's see what is next. We'll park this over here. And then that's under the tail. Tail lights. And I can see those parts. There we go. Oh, maybe... No, surely this goes in here somewhere, like... as the base. The floor inside. Got a bunch of these as well, and they go... They go downwards, and there's only a couple of these that go upwards, so maybe... Maybe the side of the plane is actually built... upside down? That would be interesting. Alright, there's one of the wing struts on the side of the plane.
Pretty darn good.
G'day, Ebe. How goes the EBE clan? I got some minifigs here for Ebe. Well, lurks are very welcome. We're currently doing the whole no instructions, how much can we work out from the photo thing. To mixed results. I mean, we got the bottom of a plane, we got the top of a plane.
Good.
Okay, so there's an orange plate. Is there... Well, I saw the talk a while ago. There was mention of it a couple weeks ago, I think. Is there an update? When's that one? Oh, Sunday, 2nd of February. Yep. Yeah, I did see that. I haven't looked at the calendar yet, but I think it should be good.
Very cool.
Okay, where's... Yeah, it's going to be interesting how this is... I keep looking at the back of the book. The back of the book doesn't have a different picture. The back of the box has a different picture. Okay, so that... I'll go there. then so I'd say that goes like that. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, hello. There's a little color change back in there. Something. There's something orange in there that's sideways. Or it could be a red brick. But then how does that work with...
Perhaps you should read the instructions first.
It's almost Kara, like Lego made instructions for this. Almost. But like, where's the fun in that?
Perhaps you should read the instructions first.
I mean, I'm wondering if it does, if it is this, if that's that way. I mean, I'm slightly confused by the downwards brackets though. Oh, unless... Yeah, but Lego frustration isn't nanoblock frustration. Unless there's a brick here, and these hang down at the front and back to support this that way. I could be getting thrown off by the thin window pane reflecting light as to the... I thought it was this thin. So the brackets have a thinner profile than a plate by about half. Tassik, welcome. How was Civilization? I saw you were playing last night when I should have been asleep.
Good morning, apartment. Good morning, doorway. Good morning, wall. Morning, ceiling. Good morning, floor. Ready to start the day.
Okay, now that I click all these pieces on, the maths adds up. It looks like that's the side of the plane. So let's make a second one of those for the other side. The other side. Yes, Tassik, I will be doing a convoy again on Sunday, but this time on Kittle's channel for her streamiversary. Okay, so there's our two sides. So now it just becomes a matter of working out what the heck is going on and how they're attached. Maybe this.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add to a biological and technological...
Master Builder, Lightning Builder, 5J, Goldfish.
George, investigate.
Welcome in, Jang.
We will add to a biological and technological distinctiveness to our own.
Welcome, I'm Bricko, Aussie Lego Builder. Thanks, Jang, for giving me another tab to close. How did the Japanese grocery go? I did live in Japan for a couple of years. The set looks cool. How'd it go? Did you get it finished? So yes, no face cam at the moment. That's me. I'm Bricko. I'm an Aussie Lego builder. Oh, the Da Vinci Flyer. That one does look amazing.
On screen.
Okay, back to here. Yeah, no worry. I lived in Okinawa, so it was subtropical. It was quite comparable to my part of the world, just in a different country and culture. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And yeah, it was over 20 years ago. I'm not that old. Oh, you only got half of it done? It still looked cool. And yeah, I do want the I think I do want the Da Vinci Flyer. It looks like a nice display piece. We are currently building this little flyer, a water plane with the jungle. Time is relative. Got this little part done. The crocodile's little lair. Because what we are doing today is, I mean, I am using the book, but I'm using this part of the book only. I'm using this photo, and this photo, and my choice of pieces, and trying to figure out, you know, does the math for this work? Okay, that's how that must be. This must be the side. So that goes there. And yet last week I did this set, 90-ish pieces. It took half an hour to fully build it without the book. Oh, and here's the map. Here's the map from this set. So the maps in these, there are 4 sets in this little jungle theme. They all have a map showing their featured animal. So we got the red panda and the crocodile there. But they line up. The dotted line of the path goes through. There are 2 more sets in this series, and they also join up to make one big map. Yeah, let me just check. Is it... yes, Jang. Jang, if you try exclamation shut up, all one word, all lowercase. You'll see what happens when I've made Star Wars jokes.
Echo, shut up.
Nice, Jang. Nice. And I think it's got a 60-second cooldown, Kara. Yeah, I don't want people constantly telling me to shut up. Exclamation.
In that doctor, lawyer, banker way, but he has something else.
Hello.
He has a sensual intelligence. Sensual intelligence. Wow. Oh my god.
What is it with chicks and horses, huh?
And yes, while I'm building jungle Lego, there's George of the Jungle redeems for certain things. And yeah, I don't have exclamation hello, but I do have my recording of hello. Hello. And yes, Jang and your raiders, if you need to go sleep in your time zone, it is coming up on 10 PM on the West Coast. It's 4 PM 4 PM Friday here. But yeah, if you guys need to raid and run, grab some food or some sleep, feel free to do so. Oh, that one was loud. Thank you very much, Jang. Cheers for the raid again.
This isn't a toy.
It kind of is.
No, actually, it's a highly sophisticated interlocking
brick system.
We bought it at the toy store.
We did, but the way I'm using it makes it an adult thing.
The box for this one said ages 8 to 14.
That's a suggestion.
They have to say
They have to put that on there.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I think we're being followed.
Kara followed 1 year, 5 months, 24 days, 17 hours, and 34 minutes ago. Alright, so what is going on under here? I mean, this is probably just going to be an orange 2x2.
Still got a fair bit of Lego left here, actually.
That's no moon.
Oh my goodness, I haven't updated the build queue command. Whoops! Space Toba has been and gone. Well, makes note. makes note to
I don't mean to alarm anybody.
change that one. For now, I will just disable it
followed.
till I fix it. Task has been following for 1 year, 2 months, 6 days, 21 hours, and 13 minutes. Okay, so that's up at that height.
Wow.
Okay, how have they... How have they done this? Oh, I think, Kara, that one might only work when I'm in Eurotruck. Now that goes through that, so those probably join together. Maybe those... Because they're at the front of
Some
the
bitch
plane.
is dug in like an Alabama chick. I really can't see under this whole Night Warrior WoW is there's no exclamation mark. I don't believe.
Wow.
And yeah, I made sit and stand for when I went AFK and returned. To do the Riker.
Wow.
Yeah. Sci-fi nerd here, can you tell?
We will add to a biological and technological distinctiveness to our own.
Cheers for the follow. Ooh, who's better, Picard or Kirk? No, I kind of grew up with
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
I grew up with original series reruns. Next Gen was, I think, on TV at the time, but I lived overseas and didn't really have TV. Okay, so that's still got to come up by 1 plate. Alright. So if I put that there, but I definitely do like Picard.
On screen.
Whoa. Yeah, First Contact, I think, is one of my favorite Star Trek movies. I love the '09 reboot timeline movie as well. And nowadays I'm very much a fan of Strange New Worlds with Anson Mount as Pike. Okay. Now, I've got... Oh, there will be no spoilers. But yeah, I really like it. It's yeah. I geek out every time the credit... Ask Kara. I geek out every time the credits roll and you get the sort of 1960s style Enterprise nacelles. Like, oh. So, as much as people, you know, nerd out about Enterprise D, there's just... Oh. Now, those do line up with, kind of with the maths there, I think. Now, is that the edge, like the very edge of one of these showing? And yeah, lower decks is amazing. Maybe that is on there. Alright, there is a little inset picture here where they've taken the roof off, but it doesn't really... Oh, it kind of does, actually. Yeah, there's an orange... That orange there that you can see is her arm, but the orange back here is a 2x4 in that position. So those go like that. So I might have the wrong piece there. It might need to... Your dog's laying on all your blankets. Because then you can see the studs on top of this part. It's Night Warrior's bedtime. Well, thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. You still gonna lurk?
Much appreciated. Alright, so that goes in there. Okay, this will be their seats in the cab inside the plane. So
Live long and prosper.
and I still haven't used like the bricks. Oh, unless I haven't even looked at how low the minifigs sit in the plane. Maybe they sit up on bricks. Where does that put him? Yeah, maybe. Maybe the bricks actually go in as to lift these guys up higher. Because I'd say that goes like that.
Live long and prosper.
This is Miles. No worries, Tasik. Enjoy. Oh, hang on. No, that. That right there is some little black studs, and that is one of these bars upright. So that's our joystick. And we've got some of this going on at this end of the plane as well. But that's got a white surface showing, so that'll be these two. So that's not this orange piece here. So that goes there. Those go there. I mean, we're getting down to having not many pieces to choose from, which is always a good thing. So what happens if we fill that gap with that piece? No, that doesn't go there. Oops. Oh well. We can rebuild.
You got like 3 feet of air that time.
I mean, does it count as a drop? They're still on the table. I suppose it broke. That's not always a good sign. Counts if you heard it. Okay. Yeah, these bits are definitely in line with this part. And it certainly looks white against the in both that tiny view there and the bit you can see through the window there. So we'll lift that off. Stop. Okay, that definitely counts, Kara. That one fell on the floor.
You got like 3 feet of air that time.
Don't even know where it went. One second. Right, that went way under the monitor stand that the computer is sitting up on. So something like that, but I don't know. There's nothing to fill that gap. And then this goes on this side of it. It goes there. It has to be those. That kind of has to be that. So maybe we just go with one of those under there for now. And that. And this is where that goes there. Like, where do those go? Oh, hang on. We got a gap of 6 across there. Is that right there the corner of one of those like that? To just look like the other angle of that? Probably. Alright, we're getting there. So they're the seats, that's where the map goes. Got a couple more of these though. So no, that one finishes before this tile. So that's not where they go. We might have to check the. We might have to consult the book. Cause yeah. What's up on there? Like, does that go? Or is that where these go? Like, I've got an extra slope. Where's that go? Longer. Like, does that go back in there? Where do these bricks go? And like, that's the top of that. That's that part of the shell.
that goes in there. I think we might be at the check the book time. So it goes there. Where's that one gonna go? Because what's the length that I then need? I got 6. I got 8 before. So that gets us 8 studs plus the slope. That's where a minifig will sit.
The BRB, it's BRB time. We're BRB.
Okay. Where does that go then? Like, why have I got 2 of these? And like, that brick, where's that go? Math is not quite adding all up. I might have to do it. I might have to do it. I might have to look in the book. Which would mean this part's tricky because you got a bracket coming up and down, so that's probably
in the wrong spot. And this is probably... all this way, all downwards. That would, because that would then allow me to use this under that. That would free up that to fill this gap. We got one extra of them, and that's 4. Which would make this not there. Because that comes down from there. Okay, math still adds up. Backrest. Seat. Brick. Okay, it still looks too low in the seat, but it uses those parts. So now I've put that on upside down. That goes on the other side. Alright, so we go there, and that goes there. Okay. Okay, we're working through the maths. I snuck a look at the book to see that yeah, these aren't here. It's all designed to go down into place. At the front and back for the side to then come on. So put those back on there. Okay. It still means we've got... Oh, hello. Because I freed this one up. That can go there. That's 3 plates, which is a brick. Which gives us a solid tailpiece now. So that can go... No, that'll go there. Yes. So does that go that way? Because this guy had one of these behind him to hold the map. So we give ourselves a little cargo compartment there for our crocodile map. So that goes there. And look at this. It's just spare parts now. I think this is it. I think this is how the plane goes together. Oh. And then we can finish off the tiny plants. Okay. I don't like how low he is in the seat though compared to the... compared to this photo, it's not bad. That's... And then that bit covers the nose, and then this bit should span from there to there. Yeah, I mean it fits. But yeah, there's the plane. And that might be... Can't go there because that's where the window attaches, but we could put it there. And it's like a seat rest for the second person in the plane. Okay, there we go. We have a plane. Yep. Yeah, so it's the 2 by then the 4 on top. It is the brick. Ah, yep. They've put the cheese slope in.
Water to drink.
I used a green brick down. Where they've used red and green bricks have probably varied. Yeah. So you need one to hold the propeller straight, but then they've put the green bricks behind. Whereas I've used a red, and a green, and then the other green in under the seat. Yeah, close enough. The plane, boss, the plane. Yes, and hydrate. Where's my water? I knocked it over when I was... computer. For the Lego I dropped. But thank you for the hydrate. Alright. So we got a plane. The sideways snot building for the sides is clever. There we go. Oh, and I didn't check if that was where those go, but I'm assuming so, because it's the only place they logically fit. So there we go. Spare pieces get to go away. There wasn't a clip for the spanner. Scratching your Christmas scratchies. Oh, and they've put those tiles in there the other way around, so the... It varies in LEGO sets as to whether they want a real easy connect and remove, where it goes on the butt stud holes, or on the foot stud holes. Yeah, you gotta line up the butt holes. What? So spanner kind of doesn't have a storage spot. Will it fit if I put the window on? No. It just has to sort of float loose in the cabin. Okay, there we go. Jungle set number 2. 99% without the instructions. Yeah, scabbards are not a common piece. I know there's some Ninjago figures that have them. They either tend to be this sort of thing, where it fits around the neck. And then you can put a sword. Let's grab one of these guys. Katana. Like that kind of deal. But then as soon as you add sort of a neck or shoulder scabbard, it it's like, well, then where do you put the scarf? The swords part of that Ebe is that technically he has one sword. But in Ninjago sets and that have the katana, and in pirate sets that have the cutlass, that's light enough that they'll give you a spare.
Nice legs.
Which is nice. They give you a spare weapon.
For human.
And then you got Stride. Yeah, and the nice thing about using minifigs on a map is when I used to play Pathfinder at my game store, when that was open, I could actually put a axe and a hammer in my minifig's hands and say, hey, I'm currently holding both weapons, or while we're wandering in the forest, I've put my hammer away, but I've still got my sword out my axe out at all times, kind of thing. Instead of just using a 3D printed model that has a single weapon or no weapon, and I have to say, oh, by the way, I pull my sword out. But yeah, a clip to hold the loot would be cool. Like if they'd somehow molded
a clip onto the corner of this or something. Because like these guys have a stud on the back of their shoulder armor, so you can put a clip. And so that can go there. Oh, nice. Yeah, I still haven't assembled all of my D&D minifigs. I can see 7 on the shelf. Seven plus my Doctor Strange alien Illithid. But alright, it's Tiny Plants time.
Nice legs.
Bag 5.
Before human.
Because we did the first 4 bags last week, which got us these. These little tiny plants. So that was bags 1 to 4 last week. Hairbrushes, hats, pith helmets.
Water to drink.
More water to drink? Yes. Thank you, Carrot. All right. So this is the arid plants part of the build. Where did I leave the book last week? There it is. So we've got Britons Live Forever and the Eastern Prickly Pear in this bag, and then the final bag will be the Pincushion Cactus. Alright, can I remember how to do these? No, not that part. It goes there. Axle down. That's right. This is how it makes the tiniest of the pots. And then we put down 2 of these half pins. And then our little sand layer goes in. Okay, this is not the colour it looked like in the book. It's like a very pale light green. Chuck those in. Then we get a light lavender tooth plate.
And what does the book say here? To capture a nice gradient of spiky leaves, we added a new color for the 1x1 plate with a tooth. So if you have any Lego animals in your house, you could always give them lovely light lavender teeth. That's nice of them. Where's the fourth one? Don't see it on camera. Where is it hiding? Ah, there it is. Okay, that goes there. Okay, and then this goes upside down, down onto these little pins. Oh, that's cool. And by using these upside down, they've got a nice little curve upwards. That's really nice. And then a light aqua flower upside down in there. And that's one plant done. And then the medium size pot. Okay, let's go there. That cap's on there. It's like a little brick head of a pot. Gotta remember how these got built. It's been a couple weeks. Those went like that. One moment. And I put those little curve bits on. That's right, yeah, two, just get those. And then two go this way. Oh. Okay, those go around like that. Then we get out tiles around the rim. Okay, and then that one. That goes there. Okay, how is this prickly pear going together? Okay, we're doing that at a straight line. And then presumably we'll unfold this into a little, like with all these rounded connections, that they'll just sort of bend into a cactus shape.
Welcome to the party, pal!
3 of these, and that's 5 o'clock. Over here. Where's this other one going? Ah, over here. In that direction. And then we got these printed tiles that have the little cactus spikes on them. The round printed 2x2 Lego tiles are in a new sandy green colour and feature a fun new spiky decoration to capture the look of an eastern prickly pear. So we stick those down. And then yeah, it shows being angled into that kind of shape, and then on this pin it goes there for a flower. Did you know that prickly pear fruit is edible? Yes, I did. And so are the big green pads. Just be sure to remove the spines before eating. Alright, there we go. There's our prickly pear. Bunch of spares. Okay. Alrighty, so we've passed the 2-hour mark. We've got ads approaching, so I'll run those now, and then we can come back with bag 6. So stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, and we'll see you back here in just a minute or two. Alright, welcome back. The final run. We have bag 6. Bag 6. Ooh, and its mini bags are also paper. There we go. Found the page. Yellow 2x2 somewhere? I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's because I haven't opened the little bags yet, of course. What a silly person. I can't find the part. Well, did you look in all the bags? No. Well, I think I see the problem. Alright, there we go. I think that's everything out of the bag. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So, there's the yellow 2x2 we're looking for.
Water. Drink.
Thank you, Kara, for the hydrate. I mean, we are building cactus. They are quite thirsty. But they don't need water. Not a lot of it. Cool. Right. Right. Right, okay, so then we get another 2x2 and then a round plate on top of that. So I'll be back tomorrow with some janky Tomb Raider anniversary. Because I tried to keep that in the... Tried to keep my Saturday game in the jungle theme with the Lego. Hey Adi. Welcome in. We built the plane without instructions. I had to sneak one look at the book to confirm where
what did you order?
the black brackets we used.
I got you creme de menthe.
Creme de menthe. Cheers. But yeah, it took like an hour and a half. It took about half an hour to build the little croc lair. Then another hour-ish to figure out the plane. And I had to open bags 2 and 3. Because whether you wanted to start from the top or the bottom, everything for the struts and the wings were in bag 3. So yeah, I had to sort of open it all up and trial and error a whole lot. So now finishing off the tiny plants we did last week. onto the Cactus series, Cactus little trio. So there's one with some nice upside down building there. Prickly pear with the printed tiles and lots of round connections to do the bend into shape. And I jumped on last night and had another attempt at the part of Tomb Raider where it crashed on us last week. Got past the T-Rex fight, which was janky as hell. And I thought, oh, I'll try seeing if I'll try if it's any better on controller, and the game didn't recognize my controller, so I was like, well, okay. Back to keyboard and mouse it is. But as soon as it got back to game mode checkpoint, ready to walk around and explore, I was like, right, save, we'll see you on Saturday. I just didn't want to have the dino fight do any more crashing of the game. And then Sunday we will be Euro trucking. Possibly doing a little bit of solo driving in the afternoon. But in the evening, thank you, Kara. I was about to say, if you're around, can you push the button? Kiddles has been streaming for a year on Sunday. So the plan is to... We what? Do we? No, Kara, I don't remember. Was that email the one? There was an email a little while ago that was like, "Hey, we haven't gotten together for a while," and I was like, "We literally have for Christmas." And then I thought, "Oh, maybe the email went to other relatives, and it's a extended family one." Because yeah, I was confused by the email because I was like, "We've literally seen you last week at Christmas." And then I forgot all about it and didn't write it on the calendar or anything, so... Right. Because, yeah, Mum does have a tendency to... I don't know if that was like a BCC email where no one knows who else got the message, but she'll do that with texts as well, where you'll get a text and it doesn't show that it's a group one, but it's just like, hey guys, we're doing this, and it's like, who's us? And then I assume that Kara's already replied, and then Kara assumes that I've already replied. So modern communication works. Alright, so there's a low part of the big part. Right, so it went out to a bunch of people. Yeah, okay. Is that this week? I thought that... I don't know when stuff is anymore. You're the keeper of the calendar. Well, I suppose then that rules out me doing any solo driving in the afternoon then, doesn't it? Where's this tile? Oh, I'm staring right at it. It's a different colour than it looks in the book. Yeah, in RD, I'll have stuff where I'll go, I'll tell Kara about it, but if I don't write it down on the calendar, it's like, well, it's not on the schedule. Alright, there's those. Wedge plates go down. Death clock. Alright, I just dropped the book. Dropping the book doesn't count as the drop. Plus, I remember how this part of it goes anyway from last week. These bricks then go in like so. So the one benefit of a repetitive build is you don't always need the book. So I can just go with the flow, chuck these on, and then I can dig around at my feet and pick up this little booklet. And these tiles go around from there to there. Okay, so we finished the pot. Sync up, yep, okay, yep, looks like that. There's the pot. And now we build our little brick head of a cactus. It's a little This song is called Better Metal Snake. Because... yeah, sometimes it's the song, sometimes it's the artist, sometimes it's the album title, but yeah, everything's Wild Animals.
Water.
More water?
Drink.
Feels like we just did one of those. This is The Pharisaic Heart by In the Midst of Lions. Alright, hydrate time. Cool. Yeah, it is. It kind of is. Heidi! Oh, whoops.
Jack Burton, the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
Pork Chop Express.
Like I told my last wife, I says, honey, I never drive faster than I can see. Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
I forgot those were on. I didn't turn that off from Sunday. Yes, how's your Friday going, Heidi? And yes, how was the rest of your anniversary?
Nice legs. For a human.
Yeah, it is quite warm. Day's been good. I was up way too late last night. Had an alarm set for this morning, but didn't really do anything with it. So we started late. And the truck that... ah. Such a cool shot. Boom! Yeah, Kara's in the aircon. I've got two fans on me, one from above, one from below. We built the aeroplane today with the crocodiles. Had to sneak one look at the booklet to double check parts usage.
Did you have an awesome time? Did you drink awesome
Yeah.
shooters and listen to awesome music and then just sit
So I got
around
it
and soak
mostly
in
done without the
awesomeness?
instructions. So happy with that. And now we're finishing off the plants from last week. And then once we're done, we'll look at raiding somewhere, and then back tomorrow for some Tomb Raider. Is the plan. And then Sunday night, some truck driving in Euro Truck. Tomorrow's craft day. So I shouldn't aim for a late night tonight. I should wake up early tomorrow and watch all the weird movies I want. Heidi, so there was the whole hour and a half lost the first time when I jumped through the wall. Then when we knew what we were doing, we eventually got up to the top of the temple and came upon some dinosaurs in a cutscene that turned out to not just be a cutscene, but also I had to do some quick button mashing every once in a while, so it was like an interactive cutscene. Game didn't warn me about it. Game didn't tell me what to do. Indeed. And that's when the game actually crashed and went black screen. I couldn't escape to the menu, couldn't do anything but Alt F4. But I jumped on last night offline and got past the T-Rex. So we'll be ready to go with more actual temple exploring, puzzle solving, because that's a fun part of the game. If there's more of that, hey, hit these buttons quickly in a cutscene, I was like, it's not. And like literally the T-Rex fight was pretty much this. Just shooting at it, waiting for it to turn around, shooting at it more, jumping out of the way, shooting at it, trying to get its health bar down.
I want to play a game.
So several species of pincushion cactus grow a lovely crown of flowers in vivid colours. Well, there we go. Alright, there's the next little cactus body. And then what are we doing here? We're getting... Yeah, I did some driving around Greece in Euro Truck last night. Part of the event, that online event they've got going on. Ticked a few cities off the list. So I'll do a bit more of that tonight as well. But yeah, Sunday we'll be meeting up in somewhere central in Europe that suits the career progress of all three of us, Coop, Kittles and myself, and figure out where we're driving. And do a convoy. Okay, so these dishes are going round like that. Okay, and then after being catalogued for the first time in the late 1920s, Mammillaria crenata f. zeilmaniana was largely unknown until it was rediscovered in 1988 within a specific canyon area in Mexico. Okay, and then... Okay, stud under and over each dish. Vos Adolphus. And this pins down onto those to hide that little... Oh, that's cool. To hide these corners. Just eat your dinner.
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there. Like I told my last wife, I says, honey, I never drive faster than I can see. Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
It's all in the reflexes. Okay, that goes in there. We're just about done. And that goes in there. Pin that one on there. Just kind of turn them into random spots. Alright. Did I miss a dish, or have they given me a spare dish? It doesn't look like I've missed one. Up the top was only one? Yeah? Yep. Okay. Spare radar dish. I can double check on
You know, bust me, bitch.
tiny plant set. I'll look on Bricklink. 758 parts on there. And yes, there is a spare radar dish. Good to know. Cool. Alright. So that goes up on here. And there's our cactus.
A martini, shaken not stirred.
Cheers, ID. So that spares will go away, and we will look at heading over to watch some more Lego. So cheers to Jang and Brick and Plate for the raids early on in stream. Cheers everyone for hanging out, watching me figure out a plane by trial and error, and then finishing off the plants from last week. So we will get that set up here ready to go. So cheers everyone for hanging out. Back tomorrow for some Tomb Raider. Back Sunday night, not Sunday afternoon, for some Convoy. May or may not be live on the channel. If I am live, there'll be shared chat We'll figure that all out. But for now, let's head over
Begin
to
auto
Hero.
destruct sequence. Authorization Picard 47 Alpha Tank.
So cheers, everyone, and I'll finish this drink. Cheers, RD. Can is gone. And let's go say good day to Hero. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye.